MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He will lead this one off today.
Off the Giants, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano.
The second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Roll. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings go into these series, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Laureano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. from the stretch. In the air to right center. Piscotty's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First offering on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 3-0. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Grossman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So digging in now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Solano takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Mike Minor is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Buster Posey will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Solano on second. Dickerson at first, 1 gone. Grounded to short. Simeon with a great slide. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Giants 5 and the A's nothing. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 2 for 3. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. There is Crawford. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Robbie Grossman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Mark Canha.
So striding forward now, Mark Canha. From the stretch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. And that's down into left center for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And oh my goodness, that banged off the center field sweets. So a 2-run shot to left center as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D. Where you pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. San Francisco leads this one 8-0. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John Murphy.
Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Yastrzemski is there. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Tommy LaSteve.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy LaSteve to bat next. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. LaSteve, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still 8-0. Digging in once again, Donovan Solano. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Donovan Solano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Way to get dirty in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate, Alex Dickerson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Piscotty looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
In now, Brandon Belt. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. LaSteve with a sliding stop. Touché, sir. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the A's nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Marcus Semien. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And that misses 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.